And thank you so much. A few minutes left, and I want to kind of get your thoughts on a few issues very, very fast. We can call it rapid questions, but you look at your career as a whole, right? Again, 133 push-ups in 2 minutes, right? Until now, has your leadership style changed at all?
It's not changed. It's just gotten better and more nuanced. At the end, you're never done as a leader, Jabari, and I keep learning all the time from the organizations, from the people that I lead, the connections that I make there, the different communities that I've served. So if you think about leadership, not as a destination, but as an entire lifelong journey, and if you're open to learning and being flexible so that way you can shift. So I haven't changed my style. I still feel like I'm on that journey of being the best servant leader that I can possibly be. So it's just become more nuanced over the years.
Yeah, yeah. When you look at the sports landscape right now, right? I mean, and we see so much happening, RSN, regional sports. I know the NFL doesn't have anything to do with that, but, they signed a huge contract yourself, or the league itself. But when you look at the sports landscape as a whole, what do you see? What does Steve Cannon see?
I see shifting dynamics. It's like any business, right? If you're not ready to be agile and to adjust to the new environment, you've got a problem. So look, we've got this giant media, linear television, streaming, the RSNs, all the change that's happening through that. That's kind of one thing. The expectations of our fans is informed how we build our stadiums. So now they need to be like mini Disneylands. Honestly, you can't just have aluminum bleachers and think people are going to grab a beer and a popcorn and think that that's a great experience. So now you need Wi-Fi, you need televisions in the restrooms, like you experienced, Jabari. Like it's about creating an immersive environment that will get people off of their sofa, out of their homes, to come on down to a downtown environment like Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So to me, if you're not innovating, you're moving in the wrong direction. And it's no different than any other business in any other industry. You got to be agile. You got to have an R&D mentality. So we spend a bunch of money trying new things that our fans will appreciate. And so you got to stay agile and be dynamic in this crazy, crazy shifting environment.
Yeah, but you're walking that dangerous line, though, Steve. Again, you want to bring people in, but the problem is we don't want to leave once we get there, right? You're going to have a whole bunch of people wanting to spend the night.
That's a high-class problem, Jabari.
ChatGPT, right? About 2 minutes left. Will it play a big factor in sports? How so right now, if you can kind of predict?
I don't know yet. I mean, look, we're just looking at facial recognition on how to get into our building, where we can apply technologies to make our businesses better. So this is one of those applications that we have not yet, at least I personally have not seen an application in our building, but we're at the very beginning of of AI and its implications for the various industries. It's going to have a profound impact. Don't know what it is yet, but once we see smart business applications, we're going to pilot those, because I would rather be at the front end, understand it, test it, see where it adds value for us and for our business proposition, our fan experience. And if it does, we'll scale it. If not, it'll inform other industries.
Yeah, that is one of those technology uses Evolve technology, right? The security system, walk right in. That's a great thing. You don't have to pull out your keys, anything like that anymore. That's a company that, I think they're publicly traded. So Evolve technology, that deal's working out pretty good for you guys so far?
We were an early adopter. It's about how do we make a seamless fan experience, and stepping up to an old-fashioned magnetometer where you've got to go back and forth at alerts, and then you get wanded or patted down. That slows the entry process down, and it makes for a less enjoyable fan experience. This Evolve technology lets 3 or 4 people kind of walk through at the same time. It's less invasive, yet highly, highly secure. So we haven't traded off any security, yet we've created a better fan experience. Whenever you can add technology that enhances the experience and makes sense, we're gonna be open for that all day long. And there's lots of innovation that's coming into the sports space. That's the good news. And it's going to be on us to beta test, see which things really, really work and impact the fan and impact the experience. And then once we see something, then scale it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, so many other things to talk to you about, but we'll have to do it another time. I hope you can come back again. We'll talk. And the next time I see you, when we see each other in person, we're going to have a push-up contest, because I think I can outdo you.
All right, let the smack talk begin, Jabari.
Steve Cannon, thank you so much for the time and appreciate the business talk.